Hi, I'm Scott from Audio Video Workshop. I'm here today to talk to you about video to DVD transfer and why you need to do it. DVDs are great for playing back your footage on a TV through a DVD player. If you want to edit them, we recommend actually a different service where we go video to hard drive, and that would allow you to edit the uncompressed footage on your Mac or PC. But going to DVD, it's great. Like I said, if you want to play it back on your TV, because let's face it, these tapes they're just getting older and older, and they're degrading more and more. You may not have played them in the last 10 years. We get that a lot, but the tapes are failing. The format itself, whether it's VHS or camcorder tapes, it's an analog magnetic tape, and as that tape rubs against the heads of the VCR or camera, it starts to shed, and over time you're going to see things like a weaker color signal. Maybe the edging of the detail starts to bleed. It just starts to drop out. You'll see like these little horizontal dropouts in the screen. The tracking becomes unstable, and along with that, the audio drops out. So, you know, today's digital technology is great in that it'll allow you to future-proof them by digitizing them. So, you know, we always say even if you're not going to have us digitize your tapes, pack the tapes, which is nothing other than fast-forwarding the tape and rewinding it, and then storing it in a way where all that tape is on one spool and it's on a shelf like that. So tape down there. So that's packing the tape. So you should do that regardless. But obviously we recommend transferring your video to DVD or a hard drive, depending on your goal. So if you want to go to DVD, bring them in our store. We could transfer any format, whether that's VHS, Betamax, any of the camcorder tapes, right? You got, like take for instance, this is one of our customers' jobs. I just pulled off the shelf. She had a bunch of VHS, and then she's got some camcorder tapes. These are the high 8, also referred to as regular 8, digital 8, depending on the type of camera you had. You had the mini DV, right, in the 1990s. VHS-C, you needed an adapter to play those, right? You put this guy in there, and then you could play it in your VCR. Any of those formats we can transfer. It's all the same process, all the same pricing. We have basically 3 different varieties or transfer methods for going to DVD. One is called the bronze, and that's a deck-to-deck transfer. It's our most inexpensive transfer. And you know, if you're on a budget, the bronze is great. It's the easiest way for us to transfer, so it's the most inexpensive, and we just actually reduce the rates as well. So also, if you have like over 10 tapes, we give volume discounts, another volume discount at 20. So you know, bronze is great if you're on a budget. Silver is what we recommend. We're going to enhance it as best we can. We bring it through a time-based corrector, which stabilizes a kind of a wavy or jerky signal, and then once it's in the systems, we apply noise reduction to the audio, which is basically hiss and hum reduction. Then we trim off the tip and the tail, so you just get the video, and we apply a menu to your video. So when you put the disc in, you'll see a menu. There'll be about 6 images per screen that are motion thumbnails, so you can select a scene. The silver is recommended, and not only does it get enhanced, the video stabilized, noise reduction on the audio, we use the highest grade media out on it, unlike the bronze. The bronze, we still use a good media. The DVDs are guaranteed to play back everywhere, but the silver and the gold, we spend the extra money and get these water-resistant, scratch-resistant discs from Japan. They're made by the Mateo company, and you could literally pour water on this disc and just dry it off. It wouldn't smear the label or anything. They're rated at like 100 years plus data integrity. So I don't know how they test them, but that's what the studies show. We use those on our silvers and gold. And the difference between the silver and the gold is on the gold we'll go ahead and trim out gaps. So let's say you pause the camera and then you watched it and then you didn't sync it back up to where you left off, and you started to record again, there's a gap. We'll trim those out for you. Also, we'll trim out ground shake, which is when you're walking and you think the camera's off, but it's on, right? And you got the ground shaking. So we trim that out. Also, if you had this VHS-C format, when you push pause or stop on those cameras, there would actually be TV snow in between. So you'd be watching the video and then all you'll see is this TV snow popcorn looking stuff, and we would trim those out for you. Like I said, we do any kind of tape, regardless. It's all the same process and pricing, except for the professional tapes like the Betacam SP. You know, those decks are tens of thousands of dollars, so we have to charge an extra fee for that. But all the consumer grades are all the same process. So yeah, video to DVD is great. It's the most, you know, convenient format. You just pop the disc in your player, whether it's a DVD player or a Blu-ray player. Blu-ray players do play DVDs. And, you know, up comes the menu, push play and go. Also, we can put them in these nice larger cases. So this customer had like 30-something tapes. So we made a nice 3-volume set. And we print some stills on the outside. She got the gold package. You get about 12 discs in one case. And sometimes we can compile multiple tapes to a disc, just depending on the length of the tape. So it's nice and convenient, and it's consolidated. And the nice thing about DVDs is once all the labor is done, all the hard work, the copies are inexpensive. We have robots and duplicators that we can duplicate these relatively easily. So depending on how many copies you get, it's I think $7.50 to $14.95. But like this, you could probably get a whole duplicate set of these 36 discs for like $300. You know, it makes a great Christmas present, right? Never goes out of style. If these are old films, you can give one to your siblings or your parents, or maybe you it's your kids that are all on these videos. You can give your son and daughter each a set, and then hold a set for yourself, and everyone gets to cherish those memories all over again. We have order forms on our web pages. If you go to video to DVD transfer, there's an order form within the page, and also under the order forms section on the side. We have very economical pricing. You know, the benefits coming here at Audio Video Workshop is every staff member has a degree in this field, in video, film, and audio. This is what we went to school for, and this is what we've been doing. This is our profession. I've been doing this for about 11 years. In this particular, I had my own another business for 2 years before that. And the guy I bought the business from was in business under the name Euro Video for 17 years. So we expanded all those services and really are a one-stop shop. And your stuff is safe here. We've never lost a master in memory. It's a smaller shop, quality focused, customer service. It's what you can expect here. You know, we use the best decks, and we care about our customers and our projects. So that's a little bit about DVD transfer and hard drive transfer. Hit me up on an email, contact us on the form there, give us a call. We've been doing this a long time. We know what we're doing, and we look forward to working with you. And thanks for clicking on AV Workshop.